Hey guys, so in today's video I will be sharing how I decorated my lower level family room. Now some of my pieces have been thrifted, some of the items I have shared in a recent haul, and then some of the items are things that I already owned. So let's go ahead and jump right on in and see how things turned out. Now, so many of you may know that I was waiting to get the basement painted before I did the reveal, and so it has been painted, and my wall color is Revere Pewter by Benjamin Moore, and it's the same color that I use throughout my home. I like to use this a uniform color so that my home appears larger because it is an older design with closed off spaces. And then I picked up a few pieces and I shared this sideboard with you guys in a previous video. I did the DIY on this plant in a recent video. And then I recently picked up this decorative box from a local store, and I was very inspired by some of the decor that I saw in that store. And then I picked up an art piece. I didn't get it from that particular store. I got this one from Home Goods, and this just kind of set the tone for the direction that I wanted to go for this space. So you guys know I love a rustic decor. I love lots of texture and neutral colors, but I also love bringing in a little shine through different metals, and then sometimes I like to bring in a pop of color. So we're gonna go ahead and see how things turned out, and yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so since this is my lower level family room, I wanted to keep it light and neutral as well as the rest of my home. So I decided to slip cover my darker sofas. Now, if you have been with me for a while, you might remember these sofas. The sofa was in my formal living room, and then the love seat was in my kitchen hearth area. And so I slip covered them so that they could match. I wanted to keep the area light, and I wanted to have something that I could clean easily. And so these slip covers can easily be thrown in the wash when needed. And I believe I picked these up from Amazon. I do know that they are by SureFit. So if you were interested, you can just Google SureFit slip covers, and there's a ton to choose from. Now, as far as the ottoman, it also used to be dark. It was a brown leather, which I picked this up from a garage sale for $5. It was in good condition when I got it, but my kids trashed it, and so my husband did a slip cover in some painter's drop cloth. Okay, so I like putting a throw across the corner of the ottoman, and so whoever sits on the sofa, if they want to put their feet up, they can place it on the throw as opposed to the light colored ottoman. And I do like the fabric on here. It is a cotton and polyester. It can be placed in the wash, and that's another reason why I like it. And it can be reversed to the solid side if need be. Now, when everyone is down here, my entire family, and some people are sitting on the love seat, I may cover the entire ottoman with the throw. Okay, and so this is it for the coffee table styling. I like to keep things simple and low so that nothing on the coffee table obstructs your view from seeing the television. So for the pillows, I'm using the back pillow in the ivory color, and then I'm matching the two inner pillows in this faux animal pattern that I got from Hobby Lobby. Okay, so let me talk about this corner here for a few minutes. Now, this was a very challenging corner because, as you can see, it is a corner that I have a round table pushed into, and so that somewhat made it difficult to put up artwork. Now, if you have seen my basement tours in the past, you may have remembered me having a gallery wall, which made it very easy to hang artwork, because I just hung artwork on both sides of the corner. For this look, I didn't want to do anything so fussy. I wanted to keep it simple. And so what I thought I would do was just add the height and fill in the wall with some tall stems. And so that's why I have this vase sitting here with the tall stems and some greenery, just to add height to this corner and take up the space where I probably would normally have artwork. I love sometimes walking in Pottery Barn where they have the tall stems. I mentioned this to you guys before, and then they always have a lot of candles lit, and so that's the look that I was going for. And as a matter of fact, these two mercury glass pieces with the black trim, those were originally Pottery Barn pieces that I picked up from a garage sale. No, I'm sorry, I picked up from Goodwill. And then you know Pottery Barn is known for the oversized beads. And so I thought this was a perfect corner just to add that look. This is where I sit sometimes and edit my videos, so I can always push the tray toward the back of the table and leave the front of the table free to work. So one of the things that I did for this refresh was to lighten up the tables. Now, the two end tables or the two side tables were originally gray, and I just painted them both in an off-white color just to continue with the lighter feel. And the table in the back, in one of my latest videos, I had already painted the top of the table white and the legs were still in the gray, and so for this refresh I just went ahead and painted everything in the same ivory color. And I think that really helped to brighten up the space. As I mentioned to you guys before, I have what's called a daylight basement, so I don't have full windows, but I do have partial windows on the family room side. And guys, so another thing that I did for this refresh was to paint this lamp. It was originally mercury glass, and I took a warm gold spray paint and covered the mercury glass. But the thing that I like most about it is that you can still see the mercury glass through this warm gold. So I really like the way everything came together with the different neutrals in gray, tan, black, cream, and then adding some sparkle with the metallics in gold and in my mercury glass. I think it all just came together perfectly. So I think the space is approachable with the different textures. And so here on the console table, I'm really happy with the way that turned out with just a few decor items. And so I also thought this planter with the brightly colored succulents was a good option if you wanted to add just a little color to the space. It keeps it natural, rustic, but with a proper color. Okay everyone, so that is everything. I'm going to take you guys around the room and let you see things just a little closer. I'm going to share a view from the opposite angle. But before I do, I just wanted to say thank you for watching. And if you are not subscribed and you like decorating on a budget beautifully, I would love it if you would subscribe so that I can share more of my tips and ideas on how I decorate beautifully on a budget.